I really never thought I would see this day, but Sigma just announced some new X-mount lenses. So if you haven't heard the news yet, Sigma just released 3 X-mount lenses, 16mm, 30mm, and 56mm f1.4. This is a part of their contemporary DC-DN line, which is specifically for APS-C lenses, but honestly, I really never thought we would see a day where Sigma would be releasing X-mount lenses. If you know anything about my history, when I was shooting with Canon cameras mainly, my lenses of choice were Sigma lenses. So I'm super excited to see these lenses coming over to Fujifilm. I've only had a short moment with these lenses, so this is gonna be a first look, and just to get the exciting news out there that the fact that they are Sigma X-mount lenses. I'll link in the description below some more information about these lenses as well, but let's go ahead and talk about my first impressions. So first off, you all know I'm super specific about the sizes of my lenses. I've been extremely spoiled with the Fujifilm f2 lines of lenses, which are super small and super light. And the nice thing is the Sigma lenses follow that trend as well as being super light and super small. Just look at the sizes of these lenses. They are so good. I love a nice small lens to complement the small bodies of Fujifilm X series. With the size, they also come in at a very lightweight. I believe they're not full metal bodies, but I'm not sure, I can't really tell, but they feel like they're built really well and the weight is amazing. One of the first things I noticed when using the lenses as well is the focus distance is super close comparative to all my Fujifilm lenses. I was actually super surprised at how close I could get to my subject and still pull focus. And with being able to get so close to your subject, you already know the backgrounds be nice and creamy. Especially on that 56, I mean, this thing looks absolutely amazing. At f1.4, all the lenses were performing very well and the focus actually was very fast and quiet. Those are all things that are great in my book, especially being a wedding photographer. And while these might not be the sharpest lenses in the bunch that I've seen on an X mount, they come out with beautiful results. Honestly, some of the softness gives it a nice, almost film-esque look, so nothing to complain about here. Again, I've only had a little bit of time with these lenses, but I've been very happy with the results that I'm getting, which you can see here. For price, they're running right along all their brothers and sisters of different mounts. So for a great entry-level lens, these are all gonna be amazing for you, especially for someone who's running maybe something like an X-T30 or an X-T30 Mark II, and you just want a nice small prime lens to use on your day-to-day basis. These Sigma lenses are actually gonna be a great choice if you're trying to save some money. But that's enough talking about the lenses. Let's actually see them in action. I have a photo shoot coming up in just a bit, so let's go ahead and get out and shoot. So my goal for this session was just to get out and shoot with these lenses for a bit, get a feel for them. So we hung out in Durham and I tested all 3 of the lenses. For the majority of the session, I was leaning mainly on the 56, pretty much because this was a portrait session and I really loved the way that it looked. All the lenses performed very well. The focus was nice and fast. All the photos looked great and the background blur was absolutely amazing across all of the lenses. I pretty much shot everything wide open at 1.4 because I really wanted to see how these lenses would perform while they're wide open. And honestly, the results speak for themselves. Overall, I'm pretty excited to see other X-mount options for Fujifilm. It's always great when other companies are showing the Fujifilm system some love, so all around this is an exciting time for Fujifilm photographers. So what are your thoughts on these brand new Sigma X mount lenses? Do you like the way they look? How are the sample images for you all? Let me know in the comments below if these are the lenses that you have been waiting for forever. Also, don't forget to subscribe because I'm going to be putting the 56 up against the Fuji 56 as well as the 30 against the Fuji 33. You're not going to want to miss that. But I will catch you all next time.